Oh my gosh, come on in, fellow pop culture aficionado.
Or our moms.
Hi, moms. And join us on the couples couch. We saved you a seat.
We're Tanner and KB Cunningham, a married couple who dish out hilarious banter and spark interesting conversation.
From the wild world of reality TV and the furthest reaches of the internet, we're here to unpack it all. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating intersectional world of pop culture. Good morning from the couples couch.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy April 3rd.
It is April 3rd.
Yeah.
Wow, that felt like a hostage video.
It did. Today is April 3rd, and we have been podcasting for one
whole month.
Happy month anniversary to all of our listeners. Thank you, cast. Thank you, friends that message us on Instagram. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, moms. Thank you to the people who listen.
Yeah.
We really appreciate
you. So we see you listening.
Yeah, and you make this fun.
You do.
Honestly.
It lets us know we're not like speaking into a black hole or a vacuum. It's kind of nice.
I would speak into a black hole or vacuum with you any day,
same,
to record that, it's nicer not to record that and to have people along with us.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you so much. We are a small but mighty group.
Yeah.
I think our audience size is around 70.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we have new subscribers on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube, go and subscribe today. Yes. We go live. We're attempting to go live every weekday. Mm-hmm. And we'll put it on our stories what time is coming out.
Yeah, we're trying to also settle on that, but yes.
Yes. We just have to figure out that, but we just have to sit down and really look at our schedules. And honestly, that type of brain power is going to take me a second, and I don't have it at this moment.
No, taxes. We have to do taxes.
We have to file our taxes.
We have bigger fish to fry.
We have to file our taxes. We have to run our multiple businesses.
Yeah.
We have to do our side hustles. We have to enjoy each other.
Right.
We have to hang out with Brooks. So we're figuring it out. It's just not our first priority.
Yeah, certainly not.
That was a group I used to go to in high school.
First priority, yeah. Same.
Yeah. Okay. So we want to talk about last night. Actually, let's talk about this morning. We're sitting here with our coffees. Tanner is been drinking his coffee. He still uses an espresso frother every morning, but he's been on his Starbucks cold brew kick.
Yeah, I love the Starbucks cold brew. It's really good. It hits the spot. I do like the Nespressos as well, but like Kimmy mentioned, I do use the little foamer. Yes. If you don't have a foamer,
what are you doing?
How are you no.
Yeah, just throwing cold coffee in?
Well, throwing cold creamer into hot coffee, that was always my issue with it. It made my coffee cold, and then I would have to put my coffee in the microwave to get it warm.
And we already know how you feel about the microwave.
I don't love the microwave, so
every time I step in front of the microwave, I know I tell you all this, and I'm going to say it again. I literally just think about something exploding every time. I have this irrational fear. I saw TV shows that dramatize their microwave, and you're like,
sure. Yeah.
And so that's what I think about every time. So yeah.
Yeah.
We use the microwave a lot, but I think about it
often.
A lot.
Right. It's her Roman Empire. But yeah, that was always my issue, is that it would make your hot coffee cold. So with the Nespresso foamer, what's great about it is it has two options: a cold option, which I use for my cold Starbucks coffee. So it foams it up and makes it cold, but then it also has a hot option.
Absolutely.
So love.
And it's so nice. And actually the only reason I love that Starbucks brew. I used to use that as my everyday coffee.
Right.
Before I had an espresso.
Yeah.
Or I would cold press. But I absolutely loved it. And I wish I could drink it still, but they don't make a decaf.
Yeah. True.
They don't make a decaf. So if they can make a decaf version of that, that would be amazing.
KB is a decaf girly, so.
Yeah, I'm decaf only. I don't drink caffeine anymore. I've been off caffeine for over 6 months.
Yeah, I'm you're at 9 months, I feel like.
Yeah, I've had a decaf baby.
Literally.
Yeah,
How does it feel?
It feels amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
What I love about it is not having to have it. I enjoy it. I love the tradition of waking up and making a coffee. But I've honestly traveled so much this year. It's nice to it's nice to be able to just slam a water in the morning and not have to venture out and find a coffee, or have to make a nasty little Keurig pod, or that just takes up time, because I have the luxury most days of working at home, except when I'm traveling. Mm-hmm. So I can make my coffee and just enjoy it in the morning. I don't have to go out and get it. Going out and getting and procuring coffee for me isn't fun unless it's on the weekends and we can go wait in line at Dutch Bros.
For sure. Which we have not done in so long.
We have not. It's been since your birthday.
Honestly, it has, yeah.
Yeah, I was I think we went on your birthday.
We haven't gotten a lot of coffees out, except for whenever we travel, And there always usually more Starbucks around instead of Dutch Bros around.
Where we stay in New Orleans,
yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with it, because we know everything around it. It's so easy to walk everywhere. And there's like a Starbucks like on every 3 circles.
Yeah, we do have a love-hate relationship with that place, but it's okay. It is nice. But yeah, that's what is so convenient about Starbucks. There's one on every corner.
Right, and so we love to save all of our Starbucks. We get Starbucks gift cards all throughout the year.
Especially at Christmas, though.
Yes.
Like, we're still using our Christmas
Santa
ones.
brings the Starbucks gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
And we're thankful for Santa.
Yeah, thank you, Santa.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. AKA Santa.
Guard your ears.
You have kids in the car. Whoops.
Sorry.
We'll ruin the allure of Santa.
I don't think we have any kids with listeners. I know we have listeners with kids.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they're listening.
I
just don't think that's what's happening. So yeah.
Oh
well. Sorry.
But yeah, so we ended up going to the gym last night, and that was fine. I hated the time that we went, but it's just like what it was.
Yeah, we got wrapped up with work. Honestly, I was so happy. We didn't work past 5 o'clock yesterday, and that was dreamy.
Yeah.
I was dying for that, and so I'm sure today we'll be working later, but like just to have that, and we just had such a nice afternoon together though. The gym was busy. It was bumping. The gym was bumping. We both looked around at what we were going to do, and we were like, okay.
Everything's occupied.
So I did a walk jog instead. I'm getting a little bit, I'm not a runner, not a jogger. I don't prefer it. It's not my mode. But I do like to get my heart rate up fast. And that is just a way for me to do it. And so I'm just incorporating small intervals of that, a mile and a half into my workout sessions when I'm at the gym.
I hate running.
Yeah.
It's my pet peeve in life.
I think it's, I don't enjoy it. And I just do it because I don't want to do the other HIIT workout moves. And there's just no space either to do it.
And it's different doing it on a treadmill, but people who run on sidewalks and streets, they're built different.
They're built different.
They have the knees of horses. I don't understand how that works. Because I could just walk on the pavement funny and my knee hurts.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
People that run on pavement. Actually, I had a friend that just did a 10K. And I was just so impressed. I was like, you're just out here running.
I did a 5K once in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time I did it, I was thinking about cheeseburgers.
Hold on. When did you do this 5K? Set the scene. Where were you?
Okay, so I think I was either right out of high school or in college. I did it with my cousin. And we,
That is not true. You've done more than... You did the turkey trot.
Okay, but I don't really consider that, because that's a walk jog. This is one that I was,
you're
prepared to run.
Oh, see, I can't even give that one. So you keep talking.
Yeah, I had, I trained for this. I did the couch to 5K kind of thing.
Oh my gosh. Who did it in 2014?
Literally. That was a bleak time in all of our lives.
We're couch to 5K.
Yeah, I'm okay. But, so I did the 5K with my cousin, and the whole time, I just thought about cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
And thought about how bad it was hurting my knees.
I want a cheeseburger.
We had to run around, all around town. It was in our hometown. I'm trying to think of where I ran. It was at the Stadium of Champions.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Stadium of Champions, is it still around?
Yeah. It's still on the boulevard where it's always been.
No, it's not on the boulevard.
I mean, not on the boulevard,
no,
on the bypass.
I literally swear it was getting, demolished.
Literally don't know.
I have to look. I have to ask my mom right now.
Yeah.
Okay, texting mom.
I'm texting here. But yeah, anyways, the Stadium of Champions, that's where I did my 5K.
Yeah, I did this color run once in college with my friend.
Oh, I did a color run once too.
And I was like, it's okay if we don't do it, every time.
But that's more walk vibes, right?
Well, it was just fun because of the color, but it was freezing. So it was in May or April or something. Mm-hmm. March, I don't know. I could literally go look on Facebook. I don't know. It was in Lexington, Kentucky, so it was freezing in the morning. And I was like, are we seriously going to do this?
Oh, yeah.
It's so cold. But did it, and then when it got donuts after.
With all that color on you?
Hell yeah.
Wow. Brave.
I was weird.
I just wouldn't.
I'm still weird. No. I was weird as weird gets.
I've done it, but it's not even just color. It's a powder. So it feels like stuff is on your skin. So I just couldn't set through donuts after. It's just a me thing.
Oh no, I didn't sit through them. I picked them up and left.
Oh, okay.
It's me.
Okay, see,
I'm a takeout queen.
That you went and picked up donuts and had a donut at the donut shop with a coffee or something. But no, that makes more sense.
Actually, let's change it. What do you think about that, actually? Are you more of a... Okay, so... And it really depends on situation for me.
Okay.
But do you prefer takeout or eat in somewhere? And this is just like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night.
Okay, so
this is just like a regular weekday.
Thank you for setting the scene. Because I was going to say, if we're on vacation, I'm always going to choose to eat out.
Yeah, I love leaving a mess somewhere else.
Right. Well, unless we're at the hotel. But, Well, no, I like to leave a mess in the bed too.
Yeah.
And so if we're out and about, like, yes, so thank you for setting the scene. If it's just a random Tuesday night, I'm probably always going to choose to pick up and bring home. What about you?
I'm always going to choose to pick up and bring home, like, on a weeknight. Now, a fun Thursday night, though, I would eat out. Friday nights, I like, the Thursday through the weekend, I am down to eat out at places, except for, like, we're not doing this right now, so, like, don't let us fool you. But, like, brunching on Saturdays. I love to brunch on a Saturday and then get takeout for dinner. Or make something small for dinner.
Yeah, definitely. Like, have snacks.
Mm-hmm. And then I feel that way about, like, Sundays, too. I like to have, like, such a beautiful, like, a lunch brunch.
Yeah.
Preferably with a glass of champagne.
Right, of course. And
then I like to chill at home in the afternoons, like, on our patio in the sun. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, no, I love that too.
Yeah, I'm always going to prefer that though. But if I'm preferring, I prefer to cook over takeout though. But I don't prefer to cook 7 days a week. We cook 7 days a week right now just because we're like being really smart.
Yeah.
But yeah. I would say I would prefer to pick up food like 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
Since we're at home or we work from our home.
Most of the week, yeah.
20, how many meals is that? 21 meals?
I can't do math like that.
No, yeah, clue. I was just doing 7 times 3.
Okay, but there's usually 4 weeks in a year.
No, I was just saying like a week. It's like 21 meals a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh, hello. Yeah, see.
That's all I was saying.
I'm not with you.
I was just saying, like, if there's 21 meals a week, then, like, you know what? I would like to eat out 5 to 10 times.
Thank you. This feels like a word problem on the ACT, and I failed. So
all right, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm scared. Triggered. Next.
You didn't fail ACT, no, not this is me.
No, but I was not great in math. But anyways, what was the tangent? I know the tangent, but what were we talking about before that? We took us on a tangent, and I can't recall.
We were talking about running 5Ks.
Yeah, so I did run a 5K. Say all that to say.
Yeah, I have done like a couple color runs, and then we have been turkey trotters before, but we are not turkey trotters now.
Currently not a trotter.
Yeah.
No.
We sleep in.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. So yeah, and I wouldn't choose to be a trotter. Would you?
No. If it was at like 10 a.m., I would be fine with it. I don't mind, like, because for me, it's just like, I see a couple people, I could do something with my family.
I'm like, you're with them all day on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm like, I don't need to go to the turkey trot to see my family.
No, but it's just like doing something fun. Like, I don't mind doing it, like, as somebody that doesn't live in town. Coming into town, it's like a nice place to see a bunch of people, and then you're like, I saw so many people, and now
also the main reason not to go.
Yeah, but also a reason to go, to like, just like, yeah.
Different perspectives.
Yeah, no, that's like my reason. So, because our time is so precious, and so like, if we can see multiple people at once, that's all I'm saying.
No, I get that. And I'm thinking about all of the multiple people that'll be there that I don't want to see. Not even the people that I want to see.
No, and see, I'm thinking about like the people that you want to see, like your cousins.
Right, of course. I'm thinking about people that I don't care to see. Like ex-family members, things like that, you know.
Absolutely. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, we did go to the gym. It was the lackluster, but that's okay. We went, and we're going to go today.
We're going to go in today. I can't wait. I'm excited to do that with you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're on our health journey. This is a health podcast.
This is a health podcast. We're going to the gym. We are enjoying it. My goal is really just to go 3 times a week.
Yeah, this is also a health podcast. Let me follow that statement up by saying I had chips for dinner last night, so.
Tanner did have chips for dinner, and then he was like, I'm so bloated. And I'm like,
well, you had chips for dinner.
Yeah, I was like, but that's because, like, we just didn't have everything we have, like, is going to take a couple hours.
It has to be prepared, yeah.
Yeah, and we just didn't want to do that last night, so I just made a sandwich.
And I'd had a sandwich for lunch, so that really wasn't on my bingo card.
Yeah, so yeah. It was a leftover extravaganza or chips and salsa, and Tanner said, chips and salsa, baby!
Chips and salsa, yes.
Yes, so that was that. And we watched Vanderpump. You know that it's our time.
That song's called Raise Your Glass.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're cheersing our coffees to you right now.
At least I think it's called something like that. I used to want to, not a TikTok sound.
Raise your glasses high. I had to get to it.
Yeah. So we did watch Vanderpump. It's really picked up its pace, I would say.
It's picked up its pace. Last night was a wild episode. Can we just talk real quick, too?
Please.
I'm going to do it, like, super quickly on the fact that Vanderpump music is... Bravo music, Vanderpump music is so specific. Like, Vanderpump has, like, the same theme and, like, all of its, like, songs. You're just like, oh, okay, this is...
Right,
Summer House had the same thing. Oh, like, it's just like they paid $5.
Yeah.
And they, like, got it from getitfree.com.
From
And they're like,
freemusic.com.
this is gonna be... And they made it a hit.
Yeah. Like, if you listen close to our intro, you will hear freemusic.com. You'll hear that in the Vanderpump intro, too.
You will. Like, go play it 3 times fast. But do it while you're watching ours live. Thanks.
Literally.
Yeah, so we got episode 10. Can you believe it's already been 10 episodes?
How many do they usually give us? Like 18, like a housewives? I don't recall.
I think we usually get like 16 to 18.
Okay, yeah. So we're over halfway through the season, more than likely.
And reunion filmed a couple weeks ago, so like we know that that's like coming up. We're getting the reunion looks. Reunion looks usually come within 2 to 3 episodes before the finale. So I think we're winding down. I think we have 3 or 4 more episodes.
I think so. But to answer your question, yes, I can believe this is episode 10 because the first 9 episodes were unnecessary. IMO, in my opinion.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like we haven't got anything. I feel like we're on episode 4 because we've just like...
Right, it's been so...
Yeah,
nothing.
It's been lackluster.
Lackluster.
So Ariana's interviewing Anne, kinda.
Right. Okay, so the episode does kick off with Anne, who, if you don't know, hi moms, is Tom's assistant.
Yep.
And Tom and Ariana, if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. They had that huge breakup, and they're still living under the same roof.
Yeah.
So there's kind of 3 of them in the house at the moment, Anne, Tom, and Ariana.
Yeah.
Anne is the assistant.
Anne's the assistant.
And Ariana tries to poach her, kind of.
Kind of. Well, Anne said, I want to work for you.
So Anne tries to jump ship, rather.
And then Ariana says, we can talk about it, but...
Yes.
Big but. I don't want to do it when we're all 3 under this roof. Because, like, that's not gonna...
Butts. That's all I can think about. I'm sorry.
Big butts.
I like big butts whenever you said
You do.
big
Thank
butt.
God.
Yeah. But, big butt. Mm-hmm. Anne said what? Oh, Ariana
She said, yes. She was just saying that, like, you know what? Let's talk about this when we're not in the same roof.
Yeah.
When we're not in the same roof, let's talk about it. Tom only hears the first part of the conversation, and he goes to the gym and sulk. And then,
he didn't have his noise machine on during that, did he?
No, I literally saw that. Was that, like, the noise machine was on the floor, but it was, like, on red. Like, it was... Error.
He unplugged it to listen in.
And then James and Allie hosted a water party for Lala. Lala paid this water sommelier.
Okay, yes, yeah. No, so this tension, it remains in the episode. So we cut to, yes, the party at James. Is it a party? It's at James and Allie's house, though,
yeah,
right?
They're hosting it, but Lala's the one, like, throwing it.
Yes.
Yes. While Lala loves tasting water, Lala's sober. I do get that water tastes different.
Yeah.
Water tastes a lot different by things. I do wonder if this guy was a little quacky.
Well,
I'm not going to say he was a quack.
Okay.
He's a little quacky.
Just the term water sommelier sounds a little quacky.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on. Like, a sommelier is specifically for, like, wine.
Right.
So, yeah, you look at him kind of funny anyways.
Right,
with just, like, a made-up title.
No, and I think it's great. I love that Lala is, like, introducing others and to be like, okay, there's different things. There's different sparklings. There's different this. But, like, there was just things that he said that was just like, this bottle's $1,000 and it's the rarest and there's no other.
Only one in the United States that we know of.
And I'm like, then why are we drinking it?
That's what they said.
Yeah, literally. I was agreeing with them. I was like, well, why are we drinking it?
Yeah, I'm like, why are y'all drinking it?
But you know what? Everybody comes. The gang is all at this. And that's what I should have brought into it at the beginning. Go ahead. Okay. Ask your question.
Who do you think should drink that bottle of water, if not the Vanderpump Rules cast?
I just don't think he was telling the truth.
No, but I'm saying if it is $1,000 bottle of water, and there's only one in the United States, who are we giving it to?
Beyonce.
Love. Okay, next. You can go on. Sorry.
Yeah, just Beyonce. Beyonce, everything. The answer is Beyonce right now.
Beyonce. Agreed.
Beyonce is doing so much with that Cowboy Carter album. It's the only thing I'm listening to.
Her and Taylor are the only ones that can afford it, anyways.
Yeah, truly.
But yes, so set the scene. The gang's all there.
The gang is all there, including Tom Sandoval, which they're not thrilled. Ariana and Katie are not thrilled that Tom and Tom are going to be there, but, like, such is life. Katie's not thrilled about seeing Tom Sandoval because she just boinked Boykins. And then which is Tom's best friend, supposedly. Tom doesn't really seem like he cares that much. He seems like a little hurt, but like I think he knows just how much he's just like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like
no, he is. I think that he can't say anything. Like he's just in that position where what do you say? Like Katie already told you, like mess with her, she's gonna run train on your whole staff. Like
right.
It is what it is. She told you what she was gonna do. You messed with her, so
right. And honestly, I say good for her.
Same.
Once again, I know we said it last week. I'll say it again. Good for Katie M. Effin Maloney.
Period.
Period. Full stop.
Full stop.
Did you see me censor myself right there?
Loved.
Censorship. Then this whole thing happens though. So Katie is trying to Lala and Ariana is telling kind of like the group what was happening with Tom in the Ian situation. They brought it up.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're skipping around a lot. So they finish up the party because they're at a different. Are they still at
same party, same house?
Oh, it's just at nighttime.
It just went in. They just went inside. Like after they had the water, they ordered pizza, and that's where we are.
Oh, I think I got confused because they were outside for part of it, and then they came inside. So apologies.
Yeah. No, so they did the water tasting, and they literally said, all right, now it's time for a glass of wine.
Okay.
And it was like Katie and Ariana, they were like, heck, yeah, glass of wine time.
Right.
Because they're there with their exes. They don't want to be there. And, like, they're like, okay, this water tasting was great. I'm going to throw back some Chardonnay, which I loved that Katie said that. She goes, water tasting? I agreed. I understand that water tastes different. But Katie was like, this water tasting is, I need something much stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
So they went in and had their glasses. As they're having a little glass of wine, pizza's being delivered.
Yeah.
And it's like really awkward. Tom Sandoval's doing the most, apparently.
We saw him do the most, yeah.
He did. He's like, I'll go do it. I'll go with the rich. I got you, man. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think he was doing the most, per se. I just thought he was, like, really insecure in that moment. It was, like, my
And just trying to be helpful because he felt insecure.
And he's like, I don't know what else to do. I gotta be a good guy here. Like,
okay, no, I could see that.
That's how I took it. It was just like, I gotta be a good guy here. Like,
everyone in this room hates me.
I need to perform.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I get it was performative, but I also get it from, like, just the point of insecurity.
Yeah. No, I like that. And I think if he would have said that, people would have turned for him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like, because Ariana does, like, call him out. She's like, and says it very loudly. She's like, oh my God, he's, like, doing the most to Katie. And Tom can hear her. He just, like, doesn't say anything.
He just, like, walks to the background, as he should. She should be allowed to say that. Don't get me wrong. She can say whatever she wants. They've all been broken up 5 months.
In that moment, because he does confront her, in that moment, had he confronted her and just been like, yeah, I could see how that seems that way to you, but, like, it is just coming from a place of insecurity. Like, I'm the most hated man in this room right now. Like, I just want to perform for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would have shut her up and shut her down. And not that she needs to be shut up or shut down. Don't mishear me. Hello. Right. But it would have just been, like, a good, like, instead of the way it went down, which we see play out.
It doesn't end up going good. Then, so they're getting the pizza, they're eating, then they're just in the room talking, and they're like, what happened with Anne? Like, bringing back to the beginning of the episode. And they were like, well, they said she, like, her and Tom got into it. We don't know, like, what happened, but it was after I had this conversation where I said, not right now. Yeah. And then they were like, Brock goes, who are you talking about? And Ariana goes, my attempted dog murderer.
Which was funny.
Which was actually hilarious. Tom?
He did make me cackle.
And you know what? It is a little gross that she has food sitting in her room, okay?
Yeah, I think that's all gross. Over the place. I had very mixed emotions about the whole story.
It's gross, but also you're living in but then I put myself in Ariana's shoes and I go,
perfect, yes.
Yes, she can just get a trash bag, right? That is a simple solution.
She have a hefty commercial.
Right, like, so that's like one thing.
Yeah.
However, and Lala says that, and it was a little funny.
Which also made me cackle.
But when you're operating in a house where you're on tiptoes.
Yeah.
And you're not comfortable in your space anymore, and you're saving money, and you're proving a point that this is still my space, then sometimes things get messy, because her room honestly looks like trash. She's living out of...
It looks like Pigpen lives there.
She's living out of 400 square feet, maybe, 300 square feet, and I understand that things get messy, and you just, like, get overwhelmed, because that would be an overwhelming situation for me. If I was in that, I would just be like, okay, I ate and I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate, because I didn't really think of it from that perspective, that's maybe how she's feeling. Because I just look at her with disgust. I'm like, why do you have, like, food in your room. Like, don't you smell that every time you try to close your eyes and rest your head? You don't smell that chicken satay sitting beside your
No, we
head?
literally will walk our food downstairs at the hotel.
Yeah,
or walk it to, like, the trash area.
It is rare that we leave, like, food in our trash can overnight.
Yeah, just because it smells.
It's nasty.
Yeah, so we're really weird about that.
Yeah, so that's maybe a me problem.
And so that's why I'm like, I get what we're like. Yeah. I get what Lala's saying. I think her and Sandoval always ate in the bed and did things in, like, the bed like that. We don't eat in our bed unless we're at a hotel.
Period.
You don't eat on the sheets.
No.
Not on the beautiful pottery barn things.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how we feel about it. But then, so that blows up. It becomes, like, this huge argument.
Right. So she calls him a dog murderer, and Brock says, "Who are you talking about, mate?" And Tom pipes up and he's like, "Me."
She's talking about me. Everybody hates me. I'm Tom Sandoval. And I'm like, well, everybody does hate you. And, like, not actually. We're actually not thinking about you that much.
No, truly.
Like, your fun banter. But, like, your friend group is, like, upset with you right now. And this is what I'm pissed at, is that Ariana's like, well, who's gonna, if y'all don't have Anne, who's gonna take care of Maya during the day? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? And she's like, we'll figure it out. I haven't gotten that far yet. But, like, if he doesn't have an assistant, like, she needs a better job. Like, at the end of the day, she needs a better job.
Who?
Anne. They're talking about Anne still. And she's like, well, who's going to text about the tonal and say, can I come use my tonal, is what Sheena says. And it's so rude. And Arna goes, it's not my tonal.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so, yes, they're
just big bantering. It's just ridiculous.
And it is, and Lala brings up another great point. She's like, really, you're going to have your, if Anne is no longer there as Tom's assistant, you're really going to have your attorney, like, do things like that menial for you all? Like, I don't think that's a good use of their time or money. Or your money.
Yeah, no, and it's not. And I don't think that's...
To mediate, that's the word. I can't think of it. Oof.
And that's why we do see her after that, like, get an appraisal and starting to get all of her stuff together. And I loved seeing Ariana, like, get on the go.
Right.
Maybe that's what she needed. But once again, y'all, it's only been like 4 or 5 months, and she's been out and about traveling. She's not there a ton.
No.
And yeah, it's only been 4 or 5 months. She's allowed to be bitter and grieving. Like, it was just a year last month that she broke up with the man that she's been with for like 10 years.
Well, I don't think production is happy with her, though. Just based on the episode and the way things are looking from just like a zoomed out perspective, like it seems like they're trying to paint her as like a bitter, scorned, nasty woman.
Yeah, I do see that happening. I don't think that's the reality.
Oh, I
also don't know how much longer she can just be on these shows with these people, because she's honestly kind of...
She's going to Love Island. We already reported on it. She's not going to be with these people anymore.
Yeah. And
she moved out of the valley, into the hills. She's done.
And I respect it so much. She did it. She did what she came to do. She came on to Vanderpump.
Yeah.
To try and promote herself.
And she did.
And she did it.
Yeah. I'm like, this is the moment that you leave. Like, you know when it's time to go. And it is.
And that was the line drawn in the sand.
And this conglomeration Vanderpump doesn't serve her anymore.
No, it doesn't. She's doing... I just want to see her with... I know we don't leave all of our friends behind and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I want to see her with some new friends, some new people. I think the fresh air would be so good for her.
Agreed.
The people that she loves keeps close.
Would you watch, like, a spinoff with just Ariana, if that were to happen?
I think... So I have this idea that Ariana should...
Okay, say it.
Either up a YouTube channel or something. She needs to do something where she can get a ton of subscribers and she can just keep doing what she's doing. But I think people are so bought into her. I think production got half of this wrong, because a lot of us are still riding for Ariana here.
Right.
And so I think she could take it and use it to her good and just be like, this is what I'm doing. This is my day-to-day life. And like Hollywood, this is what it looks like for me to film. Like, she's interesting in the fact that she's getting all these brand deals. Right. Like, she should show us. Like,
she should. The back end.
Because I do think she's interesting. I actually like her demeanor. I've never thought she was dramatic enough for Vanderpump. I think she would be a great lifestyle brand.
Agreed. No, I could see that totally.
Just as an extra side income. Like, that would make up her Vanderpump income that she makes each year. Because they make...
Like $300K?
$400K a year, I think.
Yeah. I'm like, she could do that off one brand deal.
Yeah, she can do that off brand deals. And then she could literally just have people following her, videoing her, and, like, making that. And it's like... You get to have all the control of the producing and what's being shown.
Right.
And you make a killing. just partner again with Glad. Show her the Glad videos, trash bags.
Oh, Glad I said Hefty. Whoops.
I don't know. It could have been Hefty too. I don't know
Anyways.
what it was. But like, she could literally do that on her channel.
Yeah. No, for sure. I love that idea. And I could see that happening. But yeah, I don't know that production necessarily got it wrong. I just think production is also drawing a line in the sand saying, like, if you're not going to film with these people, like, if it's not going to be cohesive, if it's not a friend group anymore, like, we have to figure it out. Like,
they do have to figure it out. And that's where I do think that, like, I don't think there's any more.
Any more what?
Any more Vanderpump.
I don't think there's any more Vanderpump, and I certainly know that there's no more Ariana on Vanderpump. I can't imagine it.
And I do think Lala is doing a great job of being a mediator, voice of reason adult, and she's just on her audition tapes for the Valley. Not that Lala needs an audition tape. Lala doesn't need an audition tape. I honestly wish I wish this was 3 years from now and Lala was a housewife.
True.
Actually, Lala could be a housewife right now, but...
I think she'll do her stint on the Valley for a few years. I hope she, like, finds true love.
Yeah.
And then we get to see her be a housewife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she does find true love.
And I wouldn't mind if that true love had a lot of money, because that makes for great housewives.
And it makes for a great Lala.
Yeah, I agree.
I like to see Lala chilling.
I like to see Lala on a boat.
And we left them at the beach yesterday where they were just getting in arguments. Once again.
Yeah. Oh, Sheena Shea's beach day.
Sheena Shea's beach day. They just left us with arguments, and it was just kind of whatever.
Sheena did not want to invite Tom.
Sheena didn't want to invite Tom, which I like that Sheena didn't want to invite Tom.
I like that Brock pushed back.
And you know what? I wondered if she just did that because she knew Brock would push back. And she didn't have to, she never wanted to uninvite him. She was just like,
I think she's still good with the girls. And she's just like, oh, it's Brock. Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
True. That's
such a Sheena Shea move. Sheena Shea's so thirsty. Speaking of Sheena Shea being thirsty, Ariana Maddox's brother, side tangent, like, we're done. That's the end of the episode. Let me just give you this side tea.
I have a side tangent too, a side tea that I saw, but you spill yours first.
Yeah, that Ariana Maddox and her brother have not been talking. Jeremy.
You showed me this, yes.
And then Jeremy apparently, like, hugged Sandoval in this one video. And then a couple days later, we see Sheena Shea congratulating Jeremy for getting engaged. And we don't know anything that's happening, and he's saying that he hasn't talked to Ariana. So I'm like, why are they being shady? Is he trying to get his stint on the Valley? I'm so confused. All of these people are just...
so messy.
Hungry.
So hungry. I saw something on Instagram this morning, and it was posted 2 days ago, so I don't even know if it's true. I sent it to you, though. That Lisa Vanderpump is supposedly coming back to Beverly Hills. Have you heard this?
I have
just
not
as a
heard
friend
this.
of. That's all she could commit to, is what she said. And I think she maybe said it exclusively, like a magazine, maybe People or something.
I'm going to it. Did you message me? Oh, got it.
We can chat about it later, but I did see that. So, just a little teaser.
Yes. Okay, yeah, we'll chat about it later. And I think she said she spent less time with Garcelle. We'll talk about it later. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, so we should wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Yeah.
And
if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Our YouTube is going live later today, where we'll be giving you our clickbait culture stories and current obsessions. We are also on Instagram, providing you LOL funny content every day. Please go and like, heart, comment, share, save, all the things. We're also hungry and thirsty. We're just not going to cut our friends down for it. We'll just ask you to support us in the best way you can, which is through your likes and comments. Anyways, talk to you all later. Love you.
Bye. Bye.